Hi students, so today we are discussing a Linux program. Okay, so I am sharing screen now. Write a cell program or script. Write a cell program or a script that displays list of all the files in the current directory. That list of all files in the current directory to which the user has read, write, execute permissions. Okay, so it has to check whether there is a file. Okay, so that's why we're using here -f, right? So as well as, so it has to check that whether there is it is having a readable permission, read permission, or write permission, and execute permission. So that's why, okay, we can call it, like a RWX. R for read, then, okay, so W for write, then X for execute. So, okay, so I'm saying another one. So now, in a directory, okay, so if you open a folder there and how many files are there, it has to display, okay, in simple meaning. Clear, right? So now we can open, okay, so I open one more, okay, so PDF, I change screen, okay, so I'm sharing another screen now. Okay, so here we can discuss detail that one. Okay, so I'm opening one more. Okay, so this is our program. You can see program, right? You can see program now, right? Is it clear now, program? Huh. Okay, so now we can discuss. See, first one. This is the program. Program, I think. Okay, so it's clear for all, right? So first, what purposes we are using this one? Okay, so hash. Okay, bin bash is there now. So we're calling shebang line. Okay, so and what purposes this is? Okay, a system has to execute script using bash shell. Okay, so in another video, how to execute, okay, a cell program, I explained deeply. Okay, so just check that one. So, and I am here explaining directly how to execute this program. And okay, so what all the coding is there line by line. Okay, so I'm explaining now. So this line is saying that one, it always written in a top of the cell script. Okay, so see it. Okay, so bin bash, it has to understand, system has to understand. Okay, so tells the system to execute the script using bash shell. Okay, so then over. Now we can start. Okay, so why we're using here for, okay, so file is like a variable here for file in. Okay, so that star means all items in current directory, current folder. Okay, so until it has to reach all, okay, so files there, loop has to run. So the loop fix one file at a time and store it in, okay, variable file. Okay, so file is there, right? It stores, okay, all there. See, now we can example, see, file one .txt, this is the file, script.sh, this is the file, then program notes.doc. So these are the files, right? So file is a variable here. Is it clear now? So now each will be here. What purpose? If is here. Clear, right? Okay, so what purposes? Okay. So what purposes means here? If, okay, so -f is there, right? Okay, whether it is checking that one. Okay, so if it is a regular file or not. Okay, if there is not regular file, then so skips the directories. Okay, this is for -f. Okay, so and for operations, okay, $sign is there. Then next one -r is there, right? So see here whether, okay, read file or not. Okay, so then next one. Okay, so whether that is a write file or not. See, read permission checks if the file has read permission or not. User can open and read the file. Okay, so a readable file. Then next one, W is there, right? Checks for write permission. Okay, so user can modify that one or no. Then next one. Okay, so checks for execute. Okay, permission. Okay, is it run? Okay, our file can be run or not, whether there is a program or script. So we discussed four also. See here, whether there is a regular file or not. Okay, so then whether that is readable or not. Then okay, whether there is a writable or not. Then whether there is a executable or not. Okay, so and file. Okay, so uh, file is a like whichever file it may get. Okay, so file 1.txt or script.sh. Okay, so these are the example. So whichever is there in that directory, that one, okay, we'll check these all conditions. Okay, first one is -f, regular file, then readable for -r. So then whether that is writable, okay, for -w, then whether there is a executable or not, that is okay, so -x. So now we can move to the why we are using AND operator. Here AND operators are there, no? So here, so those AND operators, why we are using. Clear, right? So these AND operator, one, okay, it is here, then it is here. Clear, right? So all conditions must be true. AND operators are ensures all conditions must be true. Okay, only files with a readable, writable, then executable permissions are selected. Clear, right? So, and display output echo file. So, file here is there, right? So, list of files it will, because we are using a loop there. That's why list of files. Okay, so next one. Okay, so this echo for printing. Okay, print file name that satisfies all conditions. Then, so done is for end of loop. Okay, so now here you can check that one. Okay, so how this is working. Take a file, check whether there is regular or not, then read permission is there or not, then write permission, then whether there is executable or not, then okay, if all true, that's why we're using double ampersand. Then repeat for all files. How many files are there? Repeat it. So see here now. This is the example. Okay, so in a directory, okay, so some in example some four are there, right? So then okay, so see it. Script.sh, then program is there. Okay, so then notes. Okay, so here you have to understand that one. Okay, so yeah, read, write, then execute. File 1.txt, that is not executable, that is only read and write. Then script sh, read, write, executable. Then program read. Okay, so notes.txt, that is only readable file. So output only two files, script.sh, then okay, so program. Clear, right? So now we can run this one. Okay, we can run this program. Okay, so I'm opening. Okay, so I'm sharing again. Okay, so one more screen. I'm sharing now VS Code. Clear, right? So see here, VS Code, and now we can take. Okay, so we can take a new text file, and before that we can open a. Okay, so directly see here now. I am taking a Weibo. Okay, so folder name is Weibo. Okay, so and here I am writing this program. Okay, so first one hash, okay, explanatory, and then forward slash bin forward slash dash. Clear, right? So next we can take, okay, so a comment line I'm not taking here. Clear, right? And next one, okay, for loop file. In, okay, so star, okay, so where okay, so we're ending that one using do now. So now see here, if okay, so condition is there, whether there's a regular file or not, then okay, so file is there, then ampersand, whether there's a okay, so conditions are true or not. Next we can take whether there is a readable file or not here. Okay, so next one, whether there is writable file or not. Next one, we can take again conditions. Okay, so all conditions true or not, then executable file or not. So then we can take, okay, so here echo. So okay, so file has to print. File has to print. Okay, so this is the condition, and file has to means all checked files has to print here. Clear, right? So next we can echo. Then okay, so file. Next we are okay closing the if condition again if I small f what use here. Okay, so not capital N. Clear, right? Okay, so I'm using one indentation here, proper indentation. Okay, so if condition closed, now we can complete with okay for loop also. So we are using done here, and I'm saving this one. Okay, so I'm saving here only. Okay, so in Vaibhav regular file, then readable, then writable, then executable. Okay, so I'm using a okay, so see, I'm using a terminal. Okay, so git terminal. Okay, so see here. Dot forward slash fr. Okay, so wh dot sh. Okay, so you can see here now. Wait, I'm breaking up. Okay, how many regular files are there? And those are readable, writable, and okay, so executable. So all files are listing from this directory. Okay, so now this program is over, right? So if you have any doubts, you can okay, so comment. Then I will try to solve those doubts. Okay, so thank you.